Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. I've got Lenny Fuller on the channel today, and he's 12 wins, one defeat, and one of your wins by knockout.
Yeah, that's right.
And you're back out, your call Bethnal Green live on Channel 5.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
So for anyone watching this, how much are the tickets, and can they contact you?
So, a little bit. Sam, just repeat that, please.
Oh, for anyone who wants tickets, can they buy it off you?
Yeah, they can buy it through my socials, direct through me. Just give me a message and I'll get them over to them.
Yes. And how much are they?
The VIP ringside, they're £100, and the standard are 50.
All right, cool. If I can make it down there, I'll let you know.
Yeah, no worries, Sam. Nice one.
Cool. Right. My first question for you is, what's been your hardest fight so far?
My hardest fight so far. If I'm honest, I think. Well, obviously the one defeat I did have was come through Stephen Donnelly. Obviously that was at super welter. So I'm only a welterweight, and the guys who I boxed that night was a lot bigger than me. So I imagine that was my hardest fight so far.
And you boxed 3 times in one night, which must have been hard.
Yeah, extremely hard. I think it was the highs and lows of emotion, Sam. So like I had a great win in the first round. I come back, I was on top of the world.
Against
So I had to calm myself
Ebeniki.
down. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Beniki. And then obviously there's such an adrenaline high, and then you had to calm yourself down, so because you're out again in another hour. It was more just it's that really, because my fitness was on point. It was I think it'd have been easier if I'd done 9 rounds straight off than it was doing the three, then three, then three. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fair enough, because once your fight's over, you just want to go and relax now and celebrate your win.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
But yeah, it is what it is, and you took the opportunity with both hands, and you did yourself proud.
Yeah, definitely. That I think that's probably and it'll always be one of the highlights of my career. It was just an unreal night, surreal. Even though I lost in the final, I took so much away from that show, and I learned a lot about myself that night as well.
Yeah. Well, who was the guy you beat in the semis? Joshua.
Joshua Akapovi,
I
his
think
name is. I think
yes.
that's how you pronounce it.
You know
Yeah, he was
he's
great,
fighting
very tall.
Ebeniki.
Yeah, that's going to be a great fight. I think that's for an English eliminator, I believe. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a great fight.
Who do you think would win or made the best man win?
Um, see, I don't know. I couldn't really call it, but if I had to sway someone's way, I think I'd go. I think I'd go Bunky would win that, if I'm honest.
Stoppage or?
I don't believe it's going to be a stoppage. I think Josh is too clever for that. Too tall and rangy. I don't think he'll let him get inside, but I think you're going to nick it by points. I think.
Yeah, should be a good fight though.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah. Are you, like, after this fight, if everything goes to plan, will you fight for like an English title or a Southern area?
Well, I believe February we're plan the first fight back in February is going to be a title fight. So whether it be Southern area, English, we're waiting for the board to make us mandatory for something. So as soon as they make us mandatory, I know. But yeah, next year it's nothing but 10 or 12 round fights for me next year.
The
There's no more 6 or
welterweight
8s.
southern area is vacant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll just match you up with, I don't know who, just anyone who gets put in front of you, you'll have to fight.
Yeah, I do believe they will make me mandatory for that. So, because I've waited long enough now. If it wasn't for the COVID, I'd have boxed for that already, and I'd have been pushing on to bigger things by now. But
Yeah, but it is
the
what it is, mate.
COVID messed me up.
And
That's right.
and you're still doing very well. And you've had 2 fights this year so far.
Yeah,
I think your last one you fought Justin Menzie.
yeah. Last minute replacement.
Fair play for him
The
to
guy.
stepping up to the challenge.
Yeah. See, we was training for an 8 round fight, and when the opponents dropped, I had 2 opponents drop out that week. So it was just such a nightmare. Then Menzie dropped in, so they only wanted to do 4 rounds. So it was either do 4 rounds or not box. It felt like I was taking a little step back, not in terms of opponent, but in terms of rounds and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But listen, I got 4 good rounds out. I learned a lot.
At least you got a fight in that night, which is good. So you were staying busy, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, staying busy, just that's what I want to do. Stay busy from now on, and not. So next year it's going to be a big year for me. So get this fight out of the way. I'm not overlooking it, but
Yeah.
I want to look to impress on the 25th. I hopefully get a good stoppage, a
How
win.
many rounds?
Any win.
Is it 8 rounds?
I think I'd like 8 rounds. I think they've set me for 6. It's only because it's a stacked card, and that's all I think they said they could really get on there. So I just had to take what I could, like what they give me, really.
You're still fighting, staying busy, getting these rounds in, and hopefully you might
Yeah,
catch your opponent off guard and get
yeah,
the stoppage. You
yeah,
never know.
yeah, definitely. My record suggests that I'm not really a big puncher with only 1 stoppage to it, but I think I punch hard than what my record suggests, definitely. So, and
Oh
these
yeah,
boys know when I clip them, they get hurt. So,
yeah.
yeah, definitely.
What's out of your fights so far? Which fight do you think you've performed your best in?
I think that Ultimate Boxer that night for me was one of the best nights I've had. Like, I think I went when I got a winning a good opponent in front of me. I completely changed my level of ability to step up with who's in front of me. I was part of world champions and everything like that, but I think yeah, definitely the Ultimate Box that was my night that I shined and really showed what I could do.
Yeah, and you keep improving every fight.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry, Sam, I lost you for a second.
Oh, I said you keep improving every fight.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Did you have an amateur career at all?
No, I never. I had 4 amateurs when I was about 13, and I lost all 4 of them actually.
Did you?
Yeah, and then that sort of put me off a little bit. So I give up and I come back when I was about 18, 19. I started doing a few white collar unlicensed fights, and and I took it off from there really, and I carried on, and this is where I am now.
Yeah, that's good, mate. So who's your trainer at the minute?
I've been trained ever since I started my career in the pro ranks by Lee Page Senior. He's on Instagram as NHBS. Go give him a follow. Some of the stuff he does is great. And he's alongside Chris Lemontang, and my conditioning is done by Rachel Justin Cole. Also, give her a follow. She's doing some great stuff in a minute as well.
Yeah. Are you friends with George Hennon?
I am friends with George Hennon. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of sparring for this camp with George.
Yeah.
Very talented
Hopefully
fighter.
he can be pushing for titles as well soon.
I believe so. His work rate and work ethic is second to none. He's one of the most Barring myself, he's one of the most dedicated fighters I've seen.
Yeah. I think he might be one weight above you.
George, I believe. I think he's going to go super lightweight.
Oh, is he going down?
I'm a welter. He's going down. I believe so. I think that's what he said. I know he's boxed at welter the last couple of fights. But he said, yeah, he would like to aim for super welterweight. Light welter, sorry, not super welter.
Yeah. Well, at least there's, in case he wanted the southern area at the same weight as you, that means you don't have to fight, which is good because you're both friends.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but I think in terms of that as well, we're a little bit different in careers. So I'm a little bit further where he's only just come back last year, so he wants to get a couple more. I think he said he wants to get a couple more learning fights. Wherever I'm going to try and push on a little bit more this towards the end of the year. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's only made his comeback fight like in June, so he's just easing back into boxing, and then there's you on the other hand, who's been quite active.
Yeah, I've been quite recently. It's only for the lockdown, that little spurt through there. That's what obviously that's where I went wrong and everything went quiet. But I'm not the only fighter with the same problem. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. And my last question is, do you have any advice for someone who wants to be a boxer when they're older?
boxing, yeah, I have. Boxing for me has saved me as a person, taught me so much and the value of so many things. And my advice to anyone is give it a go. Give it a go. You know, and never know where it's going to lead you. The amount of friends I've had out of it is unbelievable, and the people I've met and the opportunities to come my way through boxing is great. So, yeah, just get your head down, train hard, and believe in what you want.
Yeah. And do you want to shout out like anyone who's helped you, like, I don't know, like your sponsors, your promoter, your manager, or anyone?
Yeah, I shout all my sponsors. So it's Genko, Advanced. We've got a few Mula Payat, everyone, Kent Gloves, all the other sponsors I missed out, R&R recruitment, all of them. Everyone was helping me out so far. I just want to say I couldn't do it without you, and thank you very much.
Thank you for your time, Lenny. Keep smashing it, mate.
Ta, Sam. Keep doing what you're doing, mate. You're doing good.
Thank you, mate. Bye.
Ta, bye.